Hello, I'm Morgan Price. I'm from the University of British Columbia's Primary Care Innovation Support Unit, and I'm here today to talk to you about immPACC. You may be wondering, why have I been invited? What is this video, and what is this immPACC thing? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. You've got this video because you're a participant or have been invited to be a participant in an upcoming immPACC session that is designed to help your community work together to better understand what some of the barriers are for immunization and how to reduce those while improving vaccine confidence. So what exactly is this immPACC mapping? Well, if you've already been engaged in the process, you'll know it's a three-step process. If this is the first time you've heard about it, you're going to be getting ready for the mapping session itself. Right now, we're in the preparation stage, which is where we work with the community and the facilitators to tailor the mapping session to best suit your community. The mapping session itself is a fun 2-hour interactive virtual session where you and other people in the community will work together to talk around some of the challenges and prototype some ideas on how to improve them. And after that, the facilitators of the session will put together a short feedback report. That's going to include the map that's generated, as well as other ideas for action that came from the discussion. And why do we call it PACC mapping or immPACC mapping? Well, we do use a map. We also map to different simulated people. Personas is what we call them, that we've designed to highlight different issues around low vaccine confidence, low vaccine uptake, and some of the barriers that might be preventing people from getting vaccinated. These are tailored personas to your community to really help flesh out and bring to life some of the challenges that people are experiencing. And that's all done in the prep stage. What you'll do during the mapping stage is talk about these, and I'm going to show you how that works. And the idea behind this is that participants in the community are able to absolutely generate feasible local ideas, but those personas in our process help situate stakeholders in the context of different people. That helps accelerate the ideas, and further it helps validate. So will our current tools work? Will our current clinics work? What can we do to change them? And then we validate that against the individual personas or people. So a map will start like this. At the beginning of the session, you'll get oriented to this by the facilitators, and this will be shared on screen or a version like this for your community. On the left-hand side, you will notice there are pictures of several people. Those are the personas. And as we start talking about the current state and potential future state, we start to fill in the map. So here we put on 3 different existing vaccination clinics. And then what we'll do is we'll start talking about Tina. And the facilitators will introduce you to Tina, who she is, what her context is, and potentially some of the challenges that she experiences in not being able to get the vaccine yet. We'll map Tina to the current services. And here we see she might be able to go to the Native Friendship Center or the Convention Center downtown. But there are certain challenges and she hasn't been able to get there yet. So as we talk amongst ourselves, we'll discover some potential ideas to improve access, perhaps providing childcare, increasing the hours at the clinic, or providing some transportation. These are things that are contextualized to Tina, and you guys will bring those up. We as facilitators will capture this in real time during the session. And we'll also capture any additional questions that we're not sure about that come up so that we don't forget them. As we move along, we'll talk about the next persona. The next one is Gus, and Gus is currently homeless. And as you talk about Gus and he represents other people, you'll realize that, yeah, those are a population that really isn't getting to the convention center for a number of reasons. And perhaps we need a new idea. As we discuss what that might be, that gets mapped on the map as well. We bring in Gus to that location and then discuss, again, ways to improve that service for people like Gus. And we continue to move through, adding additional persona and tailoring each option locally to what your community needs. And that's how this session will work. It's fun, it's patient-centered or person-centered, and it's a lot of good discussion. From there, we build out the report, and you'll get this. Hopefully a few days, within a week afterwards. It's meant to be short, a couple of pages, along with the map, so that you can feel like you can just start digging into the ideas that you talked about in prototype during the session. And that's immPACC mapping. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the session that's coming up.